All right, so a little bit of a delay in uploading Friday sessions. Just been busy with life and home renovation and things like that. But one thing I did want to mention was not related to strength training, it's more on the cardio side. Is I've been doing a lot of zone 2 training or long steady state training. And so normally in the past, what I would have done was run. And I think my run pace was around, it wasn't that fast. It was like a 10-minute, maybe 10.5 minute mile pace. So it's like a very slow, steady jogging, right? And uh, I injured my Achilles tendon sometime earlier this year just because of poor running form. And I'm not really too keen on reintroducing it anytime soon. And so, what I've been doing instead of jogging is incline walking. So, I have a set at 8 degrees incline, and then I go at a mile pace of, I don't know what it is, mile rate, but it's like a 3.3 miles per hour. So you guys can do the math and figure that out. But anyways, so I do a 3.3 miles per hour at an 8 degrees incline. And, surprisingly, my heart rate is pretty good, right? It's like anywhere from 130 to 150 beats per minute. And I measure it using my polar chest strap. And so I am pleasantly surprised because that's now I don't know if 130 to 150 is really a zone 2 area or whatnot. I know everyone has sort of a different take on it, and there's different conversations about what really is zone 2. May not be a fixed range of 130 to 150 beats per minute, right? I think 130 to 150 was sort of a general, easy to calculate rules to determine whether or not you were in zone 2. So I could be in zone 3 for all I know. But I think the rule of thumb is if you can have a sort of a strained conversation while you're doing your cardio, then that's good enough for zone 2. And so I personally been using 130 to 150 beats per minute as my range, but every one of you guys will have your own, criteria, so to say. And so, but I'm not too familiar on that cardio side. But anyways, like, the point I'm trying to make is I'm just trying to have enough semi easy, not easy, but kind of on a medium side of cardio just to kind of really target the aerobic capacity. And so I was thinking about like, okay, I can't do running, so maybe I'll do biking or rowing or something else. But incline walking was surprisingly good. And I've been doing it for maybe a week now, so that was 3 sessions. And it didn't really bother my Achilles tendon. So I think for the most part it's good. Like it's to stay. Like I think I'm going to keep it in my arsenal, and maybe if I'm feeling really spicy, maybe I'll try running again. But if I'm being honest, I don't care for running. I never did. Those of you guys who love to run, I give credit to you guys because it's beyond my tolerance. But for those of you who are trying to find alternatives or just trying to get some decent cardio in that's not running, give incline walking a shot. I think you guys would be pleasantly surprised on how effective it is, and it feels like running without it hurting your joints, because it would always bother my knees or my foot or my lower back to some degree. And I understand technique plays a large role with it, right? Obviously, the shoes you wear, the technique, whether you run outside or on the treadmill, like all of those will play a factor. But just kind of putting that aside, like the mental willingness to run is quite low for me. And I'm gonna say that I think I'm gonna be bold enough to say that this can probably replace running for most people. But I could be wrong. I mean, but this is just my side talking where the side of me that doesn't want to do any running is talking, right? Like I have absolutely no desire to run. But ironically, I don't mind sprinting. So I don't know. Maybe it's just a different sort of pain. Like sprinting feels cool, but running for like 60 minutes is not the same feel as like doing 10 hard sprints. But anyways, training has been going pretty good. So my first week of base building has just finished. So we're going to see how week 2 goes. So catch you guys on the next one.